Hey guys, this is Chris. I am back. I am interviewing Chef Budiono Bin Sukim. We are at a cafe near Waterloo Station, and we're going to talk about his job as Executive Sous Chef at London Marriott Hotel County Hall, and about the first ever Indonesian Organic Food Day that took place back at right before Christmas, and that's when I met Chef Budi, and also where I discovered a lot of great things about Indonesian food. So we're going to talk about all this. Chef Budi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to talk in front of this amazing microphone.
Please don't be nervous. And just imagine the microphone's not here. Anyway, so we met. You had prepared a fantastic meal for the ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia, Dr. Rizal Sukma. I was lucky enough to be at that table and was blown away by your food. So you want to talk a little bit about how all that came to be?
Well, the idea was to make sure that my ambassador and his guests has a 5-star treatment at the county hall. So using British finest ingredients and infusing with Indonesian spices and technique, that's the idea behind it. So the result is Indonesian flavor with a finest British food.
Okay. Oh, great. Fantastic. And obviously you are from Indonesia.
I am, yes.
How long have you been in London?
I arrived in London on February 2004, being transferred from Four Seasons Hotel Jakarta to Four Seasons Hotel Park Lane.
All right. Oh, wow.
And other than cooking, I don't know anything else. I believe.
Okay. But wow. So you've cooked in some amazing kitchens in this city already.
Yeah, I have opportunity to cook in 5-star establishment. Beside Four Seasons, I cook at the Savoy for 5 years. I cook in Four Seasons Dubai for a year, and now I'm crafting my expertise in Marriott County Hall since 2016.
Fantastic, and it's really well known for steak, isn't it?
It is,
and
yes.
The gin bar, it's got a great gin bar too.
Yes, correct. You are very right. Gilray's now very much well known of the finest steaks in London culinary map, and the gins we have one of the best gin in London, I believe.
Fantastic. Okay, but let's go back to Indonesia. So, are you from Jakarta?
I'm from Jakarta. I grown up in Jakarta, but I was born in Central Java.
Okay, and you got your start cooking with your grandfather, I think you were talking about?
Yes, I think I love the kitchen since early age, around 12, 13. After school, my granddad, asking me to help him in his kitchen. So he has a cafe, unique cafe, only selling lamb head, make a curry, and it's always sold out. So
the Javanese traditional?
The Javanese traditional curry, yeah. Okay. It's amazing to see. From 5 o'clock in the morning, my grandma went to the market, and then around 8 o'clock in the evening, all sold out. All over around the village, my granddad was well known as a curry seller.
Okay, wow. All right. Do you still make this dish?
No, I have the recipe, but it is when I met here, my children said it's weird, and it's
once the kids grow
my kids grow up here, so it's a weird. What is that called? She said sometimes one time she said it's unrealistic if we have a lot of good meat and then I work in the steakhouse, but at home I cook the lamb head.
They want the prime rib.
They want like
they
that.
Want the good cuts. Okay, well, I guess fair enough. Although I bet your grandfather's curry is very good.
It is very nice. It is very nice. My wife loves it, but I don't cook anymore since I respect my kids rather than the screaming. So I just keep for myself.
Fair enough. And with some of the cooking in sort of 5-star British restaurants, are you able to incorporate anything you from Indonesia or growing up in Southeast Asia
Yes.
in your cooking?
Yes, of course. I come here because my executive chef in Four Seasons looking for broaden offering from the restaurant at that time, right? And they choose me because I know I'm very good on the Southeast Asian culinary, and we receive 2 rosette in the first year I came, and it was before never get that rosette. So it's work very well, and I know that people in London is a lot of them is adventurous, yet they still want very high end product with ingredient from all over the world. They want the local meat because they know they offer here. Like for instance, lamb. I love lamb. Wales lamb is very good on the springtime, I think. Beef from here is very good as well. One of the best, I think, in the world. So they love that product. They love their meat, but they want to incorporate with spices from Asian, from Middle Eastern, from all over the world. Sure. That's make me have easier life to cook with my Southeast Asian ingredients.
And I guess I don't know a lot about Indonesian food, but I do think spices when I think Indonesian food, and even just like black pepper is something from Indonesia,
yes,
isn't it? Yeah. So you're able to incorporate that. Now, when we met, was at the first ever Indonesian Organic Food Day, which was at the County Hall Hotel.
Yeah.
How did that come to be, and how did they start? At what point did you get involved with it?
I've been contacted by Indonesian embassy teams to introduce Indonesian organic product, and they were looking for space. And on December, as you know, London is crazy with the festive season, and it's not easy to get the space. So I tell them, why you don't use our space? We have many of private rooms and library room we can convert as a dining room, and we did, and they agree, and we did it. And they're asking me as well. At the beginning, it's only looking. My involvement is only looking for space. Okay. And after we find it, and they asking me if I can do cooking class. I said okay, no big deal, because I know how to cook. So I agree as well. And then a few days later, they coming back like, can you cook as well for ambassador and his guests, a VIP guest? And it was challenge I will not refuse, because I know my ambassador here is like my president back home. So that's for me is my biggest opportunity to show to them. And I use every knowledge I gained from where I started until now. I ask permission to my executive chef to allow me to have British meat, to use the British meat at the highest standard. And I believe that everybody was enjoyed the events. I love that. And it is proof that Indonesian spice and Indonesian ingredient work well with combined with the British product. Okay,
and that's something, that's sort of a direction you want to go in, isn't it?
Yes, big time. This is to start to see that people love what I did. It's opened my eyes that there is something bigger of my ability can introduce in wider market. I mean, my dream as a chef is always opening my own, and I would love to open British cooking with Indonesian ingredients.
All right. Okay. Very nice. And can you get good Indonesian food in London right now?
It's funny if I say yes, but as a chef, I will know. As a chef, I have an ego. Okay. I will not say that he or she can be better than mine. But there is few Indonesian restaurant you can try, which has a distinctive Indonesian flavor, like Bali, for instance. They have good. But the only things over here is Indonesian is still not really well known. We still few steps behind other ASEAN country
Okay.
to promote our culinary. But I believe we are not far behind. We are able to compete with them.
Okay. Well, what I thought was interesting about the Organic Food Day was I feel like I've eaten everything.
Right.
And I went to this event and there were things I'd never had before suddenly. Or things I've had but in a completely different way. So I
Sure,
had like
yeah.
the green coffee.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
There was, what's the fruit? It almost looks like it has snake skin. It's kind of the shape of a fig.
Salak.
Yes.
Salad, yeah. There is a lot product which is not able yet to come to British market, but I believe the Indonesian embassy, seeing that event was so successful, they will for sure start looking how to bring that product into market here.
Okay.
I believe so.
That's great.
For instance, now you find a lot of other country from Asia already inside here. So it's about time. I think soon Indonesian organic product will come.
Okay. Is this 2019 the year for Indonesian food in Britain?
I do hope so, because after that event, everybody have so much positive energy to bring the organic food for this market.
Yeah.
Because I think British has very particular on the organic product. They love the idea about organic is healthier than normal product. That's why the market is very big at the moment.
That's great. Very cool. And if people want to find out more about what you do, how can they?
Well,
look you up?
I'm still in London. I'm doing a bachelor degree for culinary.
Okay.
I have very good relationship with British Indonesian embassy. So almost in 1 year I do 2 or 3 events with them.
Okay.
And you can find me as well through social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
And hopefully I will have my own kitchen very soon.
All right. Oh, very exciting. So okay, you heard it here first, folks. So it's Budiono, Budiono, Bin, Bin, Sukim, Sukim.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much for your time. Happy
My
New Year.
pleasure. Happy New Year.
All right.